You guys, you gotta see what's going on. So, did you recognize this? I come out here about it's been increasing, but it's been always about 4 to 5 times a year. I come here. This is the fastest I've ever come back because I love it here. You can be here. There could be 15 feet of snow up where I am, and I can come here at select times. Look at that. They did it. You guys, this is what they're doing all over the river. It's not an accident. It's another white trident touching the water on purpose. Where did that tree come from? That's all on purpose. Tell me why. Figure out why they're dipping it in. Energy, right? But why? And what is that? It's the weirdest looking bush I've ever seen. I don't want anyone to come up behind me here. Look at that. Another white trident. Look how it's split both ways. That's how you know they did it. It's something I see in every one of their structure places. If there's 3, they'll do it 3 different ways. And they'll do it perfect. They love that. It's taught to them. It's not something they like to do. It's taught. So if I say they love that, it just means they all do it. Oh, little baby Bambi, no. Just got hit on the side. I don't know if you saw that bird fly up. This is the most fascinating place. I filmed them right here in the middle of the day. Right here. They were right up there. Let's get them right here. They were right there. Or no. Is that where they were? Yeah. They were right up there somewhere. Yeah, because I was filming the teepee, which we're going to do right now, and then I looked up. It was right here. I was filming. Oh, it grew. Look, you can't see it. This is important because look, this is how you do stuff. You go back. You start to get better and better and better, and then you'll go back and be like, hold on, that was not there before. But this was. I remember. That's how I know. You know, this is how I know that's there. Where did it go? Right there. See that? And then this. They were just right there. This is the shot right there, you guys. It's my picture on Colorado Bigfoot. Look, he's so not there. I gotta show this to you. Didn't I see him? I can't remember what I was saying. I was like, it looks like a Bigfoot. Look, they're not there. They're not set up there. Of course not. Because whatever they were doing, then he just does it. There'll be places like that. Always look to peaks. That's where we're going now. We're going to a very special place up a private dirt road. It's sort of private. I don't really see much on that hill. Right there at the power lines. So there's something about energy. We see them tapped into the sides of buildings and stuff like that, like almost like, you know, they're Tesla models recharging. Ooh, that's actually, the water's touching that. I've gotten them just like this. I got like a serpent. Remember, me and Callie got it. It was swimming in the water. It went right in. It was one of them. They have water ones too. They like to be by big rocks. Sorry, I don't have the best angle at this. This thing is grown. These bushes have grown. There's a little one too. Like, why add the little one? You know what I mean? Like, why bother with that after that giant thing is there? Like, why put that there? Unless they only have that answer. There's no reason for that to exist. But see how it goes down? Touches the water. That's not an accident. You guys, I could film that for you 5,000 times today if I had enough time. There's literally that many of those. They're white tridents and they lean in the water. I'm not sure if that's a trident, but I just showed you one. I know these guys don't want anything to do with me. Honestly. That's the feeling I get whenever I'm around. Feeling I get when I look to the west. Because sorry about that. Where's that one spot? What was that saying? Trident. Blatant. This is a hot spot. Just look how unique and different it is. See all those mounds? That's all earth that's been dug out from inside the mountain. See that right there? You guys, it's not a mistake. I have been documenting it privately for years. It's something I don't mention that much. Once in a while, like I'll just say something casually like I just did that I haven't been telling you on purpose for years. That is all dirt dug out of giant caverns. There's an entire city right in there. And that's what tells you it's there. They'll never be. I was just talking to Deb in New York State. She's finding the most amazing teepees. And I'm like, Deb, these things are so good. I was like, it took me years to figure out how important they really are. Like, because it's not that exciting. You see a teepee, it's like, okay, that's cool, but, well, that's what I'm trying to tell you is don't be not excited. They mean everything. It's like, it tells you where this is how they can come in and out. So if there's a teepee, they can come in and out. Just remember that. If you see any kind of teepee, and they love to build them near people, because they're not going to build it, they'll never see a perfect teepee wall. That's not true, I have them, but not as many on top of like a peak like that, because then it becomes too obvious. They put their teepees, which do some kind of amazing magic, and like I call them lumber yards, like leaning lumber yards. A lot of times you'll find them near a park, a trail, things like that. They put them where a person could have done it. It's something they're taught to do. They know when you see something and it's unusual and you don't know about this, you're going to just think the neighbor did it. That's what I see. Just so you know how special. It's not just like a hole in a rock and a made cave. It's here. Right at below that is a giant, unbelievable hut/teepee. I'll tell you, if you did this, if they're aware, then no. But if you just hung out long enough and you filmed over there, you'll get something. All right, we're heading to a special spot. I'm trying to keep this camera just for this for now, because look, I don't know if you can see it, there's this spot, like right here. It's inside, it's just like, I don't know how, I need someone that can open the camera and clean it for me. Blatant, this is what I was looking for. I was noticing how little has been changed on the hill. I don't think they need to because it's so thick, it's basically all structure. But there's gotta be something, right? And then I saw this looks interesting. All I need is something a little bit weird. I don't see anything, but that's to get a place to zoom into. Typically, it probably hurts us because they could just be right there without a structure. It's all this whole place is just a structure because it's all connected. The others of an out. Now look at the holes. It's a face. It's one of them. Okay, so this whole time I'm filming my cell phone, right? I think they're looking at me. I'm waving at them, everything from across. I'm going to zoom in there now. But I want to get a shot with this real quick. So I was doing this on my cell phone. That's when yeah. You can't quite get the same type of zoom. There's an incredible design down there. Right here. Alright, there's two or three spots right here. I'm telling you, they're there. I saw them. Right. There's gotta be an X or a Trident. I'd say that's a Trident. It's an X. It's a Trident X. Oh look, it's off the ground completely. What a spot. I'm seeing it from the waterfall, but I can't zoom because I have the cell phone. The other one's here. Where is it? Right here is where I think they still are. Right here. Right there. See, look, I couldn't see that. I could see the two Tridents, but not. I didn't know they were Tridents. I could just see something was weird there. See how far away it is? You can't see. But I could just see that. But I didn't know they were two Tridents. And now there's nothing there like I can see. Do you guys see them? They didn't go running away, they'll just hide better. It might be him right there. I think it's him right there. You guys, I saw him from the waterfall. They're up there. I was like, I'm waving. I'm going like this. Hey guys! I do that anyway sometimes. Just in case, like, they're probably like, how does he know we're up here? The other one's like, he doesn't, he's just insane and pretending in case you're looking. That's true, actually. Isn't that funny? It's underneath that. I'm just doing this because they're right there. Somewhere. There it is. That's such a spot right there. That's how they do it. They'll be right there. No one in the world for another million years will ever know they're there. Ever drive by here, much less look up there. Unless you're me or you. And that's the only way. That's the amazing thing about this. You know, nobody's looking. You haven't been where they live. Well, some of you have. Wait. Carlos, that was a cool iguana you posted the other day, whatever that was. Not iguana, it was what are they called? Those giant lizards?
Komodo dragon.
Like a huge one. One was like 7 feet long. The reason it's hard to see them there is because unless you see like a Bigfoot, the rest of them are pretending to be bushes and rocks. It's very difficult. It's the 70s on 7. Oh, I wonder who came up with that. Some real creative program director must have went to college and then he was able to think up that term. The 70s on 7. Whatever that means. Blatant. Bigfoot tree. You wanna know what a Bigfoot tree is? That's what it is. Right there. they made that like that. You guys are killing me. I wonder when they did this. Watch this. I mean, this is so blatant, and it was not like that. First of all, look at that. I know, a broken record, but watch. At least with the broken record, you're seeing something new. Look. This is one of the, I know about this spot too. It's a giant white trident. You can see it from a mile away. And it's their spot because I zoom up, not to that, but right past it, above it. Yeah, the water is usually crystal clear. It's a little dirty. It's all snow melt. So it's coming through dried areas first. Like, that's already done. You know what I mean? So it's melting up top, and then it's all of a sudden the water's hitting just dry dirt. So that instant, not even that bad. I've seen it worse. It's actually getting clear. Still a lot of snow up high. This is the Colorado River. I forgot about it. Oh, that's not it. That's a spot and a half up there. Okay, so I thought that was somewhere else, where I was showing you that Trident. It's not it. But make no mistake, a spot. How did all those sticks get there? There's no beavers here. Is there? Are there beavers on rivers? I guess so. I don't think so. Where's he gonna dam? Looks like a beaver dam, right? Is that? I guess it is. This is the one thing that's nice about this time of year. If it's the middle of summer, even then it can hail and stuff. You don't want to be on a bike out here ever in the wrong storm. But it happened to me many times. Usually I'll just turn. I run. You can run a lot of times, but just I want to talk to them. They didn't look like the owner. There's two people right there. We get a lot of, this is the hippie commune. That's what I call it. I want to talk to the owner. Obviously, owner's got money. And the brand new, like $80,000 truck just sitting there, like with the temps on. But the place is a dump, you know, sitting on a gold mine there. So is this. Just right there. I think that's this, they must own this too. I don't think anyone, I think when I first started coming here, someone did live in that. And then the first year, someone was in there, and then the next time, it was empty. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, this spot. Remember I filmed this? This was amazing. Hold on a second. This is all their structures, right here. It's at the bend of the river. It's gotta be important, right? And then coming this way. Lots of high elevation out there, you can tell just by the clouds. And then down here was simply amazing. This is where you'll get timestamps. You want to try to film them, find a spot like that. They'll be right in the open, in the daylight, right there. If you want to go hear them and stuff and really freak out, go stand there at nighttime. Just spend the whole night right there. Not in a tent. Not in a tent. Just, you got to just sit there. Go get a chair. Whatever. To walk around, just sit there. You're better off to be stationary. Look at that. You guys, that's not an accident, okay? It's made to look like to anyone else it would be, but it's not. Look at that. I don't think I just did it with my cell phone. So I just wanted to get that's another reason I wanted to do this, because I wanted to have this camera, and I need to zoom here. I couldn't zoom last time. Blatant. Look at that. I love out here. I'm starting to really be glad I came. So, see, look, make no mistake about this, guys. This is special. When it looks special, it's special. Just like you. Look how special you look. You look like you need to get some help, don't you? Isn't that special? Who says that to me? Oh, that was from like Saturday Night Live or something. I never really watched Saturday Night Live. Isn't that weird? Never. I don't think in my whole life I've ever watched one whole episode of Saturday Night Live that I can remember. I see the clips. Of course, I know that's how all of our most famous actors got their start. Blatant. This is another good way to get them right now, because I'm far enough away. These are their spots. They're here right now. You want to know how I know? I'll just tell you, because I'm not embarrassed anymore about that. Oh, shit. Comes a car. Because I feel it. I know it. That's how. State. That's the state. You know what? I was about to go, but since we're here, let's take a closer look. Yeah, there's the state again. Cows or horses? The cows. So they're picking up and dropping off cows. They move them. Like once they've been somewhere long enough, I think that's the GPSs are making it much easier. See, as much as I feel like cold might affect them, a spot like that too, like for me, that's where they'll be in the winter, but in the summer, maybe not necessarily right today would be gorgeous right there. It's about 70 or 65 right there. Maybe 60 up high. It would be almost hot there. I don't see that as one of their places at all. It's white there. It's not snow. There's never snow here. That's what I love here. It's kind of like being in Arizona. Wow. I can't get over the structures down here. You guys, look at every single thing. There's nothing there that could be an accident. It's all, every single thing there is their language. I'm telling you, nighttime. So I used to think it does matter. So let me just clarify something. So much at night is the time for sure. But what I used to say was that the day, it doesn't matter. Like, you can still go out and see them and film them in the day. But if you want real interactions, nighttime is the ultimate. They've even told me, if you want, come back at night so many times. I don't really like it. I've done it enough times where I don't need to do it again. I don't have the equipment. And if you're documenting it, things change. They know what you're doing. I don't know why people have problems with, like, they believe this wholeheartedly, but they somehow don't think they can. They see a camera in your hand. Like, they for some reason, humans don't believe that they know what you're doing. So not only do they know what you're doing, but they know what you're doing more than you do. I never seem to capture too much here, but I had to stop. I'm actually doing a cell phone, but oh, there, look at that. Thank God, I didn't see it until I was saying that. That's new. I know that's new. They put that there because I was going to say that, but I'd like to show you this because it's just too blatant. Like, these mounds, I always talk about the mounds. This is all them. And these are done where you're not really, I don't think, like, even I'm supposed to know. But I'm telling you, they're all used. Another one there, another one there. It's how they do it. Another one there, another one there, another one there. They're all marked. I know one of these is blatant too. There's something up here. I don't remember what it is. I just remember this way. I'm trying to do it fast. Remember that they'll stand in front of the rocks. Oh, I know where I'm going to go. I think. And become like the rocks. Was that it? That's so blatant, I think. Anyway, I just figured I'd check real quick. Like, whenever I zoom up here, I don't see it. Like, I feel like a lot is going on there, but maybe something like right there. But man, is it being marked? It really, really is. That's the thing. It's like, where are we? It's so big out here and vast. It's like, okay, so that's a marker. There is no doubt about it, you guys. Is that a face? I mean, is it a face? Oh yeah, it's the side profile is definitely a face. That guy looked at me like, what the heck? Is he zooming on? Oh yeah, 100%. And it's looking, you guys, it's just like Indiana Jones, okay? Or pick your movie. Aquaman. It's looking at the peaks. It's literally, if you look at the side profile of the face, it's staring at the mounds. That's how it works. That's why you almost roll your eyeballs, because that stuff is all real. It came from some real truth anyway. Every movie you've seen, idea, there's some, it might be fiction, but there's some real truth to it. Nothing is, everything was real and is still. It's like, I wouldn't be, you want to hear something pretty crazy? Don't be surprised if there's not a utopia somewhere like inside the earth where there's like dinosaurs. This is me bouncing back to where the teepee was, so I just didn't want to confuse you. This is not out there. This is before I go out. I'm just kind of throwing the extra stuff in. Sometimes you'll see me just like, if you're wondering like, what is he showing us? It's sometimes I show this where their spots are, but I don't say anything, and just hopefully they're there, you know. Or usually when I zoom, I'm showing you a timestamp, but sometimes if I zoom and you don't see a timestamp, the other thing you'll see is I'm zooming to like some kind of magic, like to their system, a Trident or some kind of weird design or something. This is Bigfoot. Whatever. They're big black things. I don't think anything is Bigfoot. I think we've used the wrong name. I think I've used the wrong name. Look, here's another one. I saw one of these for sale. It was like that, like a piece of junk. It was like they wanted $4,000 for that, like something like that. I was like, what? Not for that piece, but yeah. There's just somebody that's working, and they'll come back up here and sleep. They have 14 days. Blatant. You see it? It's a face. It's a one giant face. It only has to be good for them. It's a giant. Not only that, but it's a triangle face. Where is this guy coming from? I can't believe how many people are on this road. They're like, look. They're like, what's that called? She's living in her car. How do they know about this road? Blatant. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to. Yeah, shout out. I want to get everyone. I wish someone had some money so we could get everyone together. Like one of us. Not outside, but like, you know, like I'd love to get everyone here together. Jared, Harry, Diesel. Look at this. Wait for the structure. It's so blatant. It's crazy. And I'm going to show you, if I can find it, one of the best spots I've ever zoomed on. I've only done it once, and I'm back here. That's why I've come all the way here. This is a huge structure. So this has all been done by level. Watch. And if you don't believe me, look above me. If you don't believe me, something's wrong with you. You got serious issues. I'm not kidding. I'm being completely serious. If you don't believe every single word I say, the issues lie within you. I'm like no one you will ever listen to or ever talk to in your entire lifetime. I only tell you the truth. I know it's hard to believe. People lie. I don't get it. I don't have to lie. I can do it all without it. It's a great feeling too. Like I don't lie about the dumbest thing in the world to anyone, because then I feel like a loser. I feel like it goes into a log, and then when you die, be like, man, you were a real loser, like just lying to everyone about everything. Yeah, I don't ever lie, ever. Have I? Yeah, but not in a long time. Like I can remember, never, unless it's for the greater good. Almost, so we don't get shot. Okay. This is like a place that. It's real weird. These are all, I think, like old hunting cabins. Someone still lives there. It's really, really weird. It's like a 10-speed. All right, you got someone lives in that. And look at that sign. That sign's worth money. I'm surprised someone's taken it yet. And then you got this guy. I've shown this once or twice before. It's very weird here. Everything is old. Look at the old phone. It's even got the, it's got like an emergency phone in it. I'm not sure. I don't think it works. And there's my forest up there. It's incredible. Things are quiet over here on the Western Front. all else fails, film the rapids. One of the few places here that's got trees right at the road. I completely lost my son. It's chilling there. It's 68 right now, but man, it is chilly. Like you can feel this is bringing some chill and some wind and probably rain. Should be seeing some more here, but not too much. Remember, it's the rock ones. The rock dudes that have amazing rocks won't go too crazy. You have to look for places where it's matted down or where things have been pushed over, and you'll see the structures if they're there. I'm not seeing them here. Oh yeah, I am. Oh yeah, that's right there. Look at that. Oh, this is just past my guys, maybe a half a mile or a mile. Oh yes. I tend to blow this off. I've seen this before. Now that I think about it, but I tend to blow this off because I'm usually like so done by the time I get this far down. Like I'm looking up there, but I just don't have time. Look at that sailor. That's not an accident. It's not an accident. I'm doing this just in case someone sees something. It looks real better, real better up there. Looks more good up there. The other one just went by the other way. I guess they split. Like, it couldn't have been that far down. Oh, that train's loaded with people. I'm telling you, that train didn't have a free seat on it. I don't know if you could see the people or not. Hey, this is all real interesting. I just want to film this. I used to do this. I used to put up 2-hour videos, and people loved it. I gave it a thumbs up. It's proud. No one waves at bikers unless you're on another bike. This place I am familiar with. Right here. This whole thing right here is so interesting. They come out of where those rocks are. I don't know if it's just teleported from Jupiter or they're coming from the ground. I believe at this point everything is done on this Earth. That's what I believe. All the UFOs you see, everything that's happening on this Earth, anything that a human gets to see, even if it's things that we're not supposed to see, is from this Earth. Trust me. Okay? All the other stuff that's not from this Earth, they have like special bases here and stuff like that. It's all prearranged with the military. There's two groups of humans. Us and them. I bet you didn't know that.